SBF family. Once again, we are having another updated room tour of our Monster High dollhouse in the doll room. And today's room is what I call precious metals because there's lots of metal color used in this very shared diorama style bedroom. It is the bedroom of Nefera DeNilE and Cleo DeNile, who share a bed. Then we have Honey Swamp over here in her custom New Orleans swamp style bed with her alligators. And then over here we have GILDA GOLDSTAG, and hers is very simple, but I was pretty excited to fit that in. And then over here we have ROBECCA STEAM in her very steampunk looking bedroom. This one was probably the most challenging out of them all to put together. And then we have a mummy create a monster hanging out with her cousins. This is the little vanity. It's a Barbie that is used for, I liked the idea of the director style for Honey Swamp to have a different place to sit in if we want to move her around. This of course is the vanity factory playset. And as I was saying, this was one of the most complicated rooms to put together, and I didn't even have Gilda at the time, but I made a blank up here and then it became her room later. Luckily I was thinking ahead for that. And excuse me, it's just all thrown together and somehow comes together really well. I love that Nefera is here and she stands out amongst the vanity. We got extra shoes, just kind of like a teenager would be, throwing stuff all around. One of our minis in here. Looking forward, of course, to getting more of those, although I'm hesitant because I don't want duplicates. Wall art, of course. This is the Dead Tired. That was the wave one. This is the Dead Tired, of course, and she's just hanging out. I think she has some repairs to her knee. Her knee broke, so she kind of stays in that position. We have Cleo because she's just into everything, so she has her little clothes collection over here. Paternal thing going on there with the mummy on the wall. This set was I bought 20 years ago, this bed set, and repainted it. Of course, check out the other video that is longer if you want to see more details, and there's a whole lot more chit chat about each room and what was done and how it came to be and such. Honey Swamp, this is what she, Frights camera action I think is when she came out, so she has a little collection of movie cameras there, of course, and her alligators. And GILDA GOLDSTAG, this was my attempt, a little bit of a fail at a Dead Tired. I don't like her hair and hope someday to reroot it. She is cute. She's a very cute doll, and that will look better once I do reroot her. I'm thinking long hair. That's something I have a lot to learn about, and I'm trying not to get into that mirror. That is definitely an update, is that mirror made out of a compact. I showed that on Instagram. It's pretty cool. And of course this is the Dead Tired with her little, oh my goodness, the penguin. I forgot its name. Whoops, totally forgot its name. It's not good. Her area is filled with lots of steampunk stuff just to make it interesting. This was a piece of wood. This one was a easy yet weird bed to make, but I love the results. And putting it up was very complicated. Happily Alex did that for me quite wonderfully. And that about sums up an intense room. Wonderful display. I'm glad the ceilings are so high, so it's easy to stick your head in there and get to the ones deep in the back. And as always, I hope you enjoyed this tour. Quick shout out to BJ Cyper. Thank you very much for being part of the SBF family. To the rest of you, I thank you all too, and I hope you have a wonderful evening, day or night. See you next time.